I have to say I am confused, disappointed, very disappointed in how the government is handling this COVID situation and how people are conducting themselves during this time period as it relates to COVID. I'm confused. I keep holding my head. I'm not getting it. I don't understand what the government is doing with these 3-day lockdowns. I don't think it's working. It don't make sense to me. For me, if somebody has COVID, they're not presenting any symptoms. So them contract COVID. Let's say they contract COVID Friday. They have no symptoms. There's an incubation time period. We have lockdown Saturday evening, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. If their symptoms don't present for 5 days, then go about their business on the Monday and still contaminate people with a 3-day lockdown. Versus if it was a 2-week lockdown, during that 2 week, those who were asymptomatic or not showing symptoms, it would have given a quiet time for the virus to present, show symptoms, die down, enter into that stage of not contagious anymore, pass, and we'll lock down and everybody keeps still. But the 3-day thing, to me, just don't make sense. And then everybody bungled up in the supermarket, turning a supermarket experience into a super spreader the day before a lockdown, just don't make sense to me. But yet, the government did open up the whole of Jamaica like a real old Jezebel, just a spread our leg them all over the place. When all these parties were happening and people congregating, and they were okay with it, but then now them trying to tell you, say you can't even have 15 people at a funeral. So I'm just not getting what the government is doing. It just don't make sense to me. I'm just feeling so confused. I know not everybody can afford to go to the supermarket and stock up for a 2-week lockdown. I think the government needs to look into doing something to subsidize for that. So families who are in need of that assistance, the government needs to give them care packages that will cover them for that 2-week time period. We need to close the borders. I hear cruise ship are coming with 700 people during this crazy COVID time. I'm not getting it. So that is I just not understanding how the government managing this thing. What I'm seeing, it not working to me. But I mean, I'm no specialist on country management and what have you. I'm just saying, my humble opinion, this method is not working. So let me for wheel and come again. Taking it a step further, I am so irritated by a lot of people, and even people I know, and even I'll use the words friends loosely, even my friends. I'm going there. I'm seeing a lot of my friends partying like it's 2018. They are bumping and grinding and having a grand old time like COVID isn't around. So even if you feel that you can't get it for whatever reason, even if you feel that you're vaccinated, despite the fact that people who have been vaccinated still getting it, it don't dawn on them, or they don't care that they can go home and give their parents, their children, their spouse, them a party same way, hitch up under people armpit and a breathe in a people face and a bump and grind. I never say a bump and grind yet with social distancing. And they're okay with that. And they're so okay with that they're posting it everywhere, that we're all seeing it. So it's a slap in our faces. It is, I don't care. I'm going to live my life. I don't care what the repercussions are. But yet, the people who are doing this, if they expose themselves to the COVID virus, they're taking the COVID virus home to their families, taking the COVID virus to their workplaces and spreading it amongst the other people who are trying to keep safe or trying to follow protocol. And even these people who are at these parties and bumping and grinding and under liquor and having a grand old time, you don't see not one of them in a mask. So I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm sick and tired of hearing another person has died. This constant hearing of death is getting to me. It's really getting to me. And it's having a very weird reaction to the world. On one hand, there's a cloud of doom and gloom over our heads, of heaviness, of death and loss. But on the flip side, we're also being desensitized to death. You hear somebody die and you're like, oh Lord, them dead? What, them dead from COVID? That's our natural reaction. Some people are even hearing this and their reaction is an awkward giggle or a laugh. Not because they're truly finding it funny, but a weird thing is happening to us hearing all of these things, the death and everything. I don't know, this is just a weird time period for me, and it's getting to me. It's getting to me. So I'm really asking for all these people who are doing this one bag of partying and the party promoters and the socializing. Come on, guys, do better. Have a conscience. Have a conscience. Even if you're having these, yes, I know people need to make money or what have you. Put things in place. Have the social distancing. I don't know. I really don't know. But your posts are aggravating me. I'm putting it out there. All of you who are posting the one bag of partying, it is getting to me. And I feel like my next step, maybe I need to just unfollow, I don't know, just for this time period when you're still my friend. But I shouldn't allow myself to be angered and fueled. I shouldn't be having this reaction to seeing all of these posts. So maybe I need to just take a unfollow for a while, so it's not in my face and it's not so blatant and disrespectful to humanity, to all of we. What have to do better? I'm just so confused. I'm so confused. This shit is getting to me. And I don't see a way out of it because the government acting real fool. I'm just not getting it. And the people, half wanna act fool. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. We all need to do our part. All of us, me included, everybody. I don't know. I guess me just a ramble right now, my event, but I'm tired of the pain and the loss and the amount of children now getting COVID, and I'm still seeing these people just a party and a spread the something. The hospitals are full, or healthcare workers, they're ras tired. Them are drop down dead. It's heartbreaking to hear doctors and nurses dying from COVID when they are there to help us. But we, the people, are acting the fool and out a road, a party and a carry on and a bump and grind. And then we are going to end up in the hospital and expect them to take care of us and them go drop down dead. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. We all need to do better. And I'm asking you, I'm looking you straight in your face and I'm asking you, if you know you're guilty of half of the shit I've listed out, fix up yourself. Start changing something. When COVID done gone, you can start back the partying again, but something has to change. What you're doing is not right and I don't know it. I'm just saying.